appreciate you popping in for sale. I'm going to do a camera down today. I have a lot of things to go through, and I really thought we could do a little quicker buy now kind of sale. I will likely do some of the auction variety, but it's mostly going to be buy it now. So I hope you can hear me okay. Please let me know in the chat if you can that you can see and hear me fairly clearly. I do have a little things up in the display area. If you want to kind of scan through that, you can, and let me know if any of that interests you. Either way, I will bring it to you. I just, if there's something that you want to see right this minute and it caught your eye, just let me know. But more importantly, let me know that you can hear me clearly, because I am going to sit right in front of the mic today, so I hope the setting is okay. Today I've had some issues with the settings on the microphone, and I think it's okay. I think it's okay if I'm not moving around, but you let me know, please. And I hope everyone's doing wonderfully today on this beautiful day in Texas and Houston. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to get sweltering by next month, maybe even by mid-May. But right now, boy, is it gorgeous. It was like 55 this morning, and I think it's hovering around 80, 70 something today. Hi, Miss Iris. How are you? Let me talk a little bit about how we do things at this auction. First of all, I did pin a form. If you're new here, I do need your email information. That's the most important piece of information I can have, because I can't contact you any other way for an invoice. Of course, if you want to give me your 3,000 names, that's good too. I'd like to know, if what you use here is the same as the PayPal. That way, when I reach the PayPal, I can connect the two. They will align in some way. If you live in another country, that would be interesting to know as well, important to know rather, because I have to charge shipping accordingly. I only ship to the UK, to Canada, and Australia. I don't ship to any other international countries, and I regret that's the case, but that's just the way it is right now. Lots of issues with international shipping, sometimes even with Canadian, but we're going to do what we can do. Okay, and like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. We do, in the auction variety, we do $2 incremental bids until we get to 50. At 50, we go up to $5 incremental bids. And at 10, we'll go to 10 if we ever get to 100 on some pieces that may be a little higher. I do have some fine jewelry that can go higher than that, so that will happen. In the buy it now, it's real important that you know that live streaming is no one's friend. Has nothing to do with your social status, your income, your internet. I mean, unless you're out in the boonies in the woods or at my school where they block the internet. They block the internet on this. I mean, it's a wonderful thing they're doing that now for these kids that are just going. They have no memories anymore. They just live on those phones. But unless you're in a place like that, there's just always going to be a delay in what you see, what you read in the chat. What you're seeing is a visual with the jewelry, and what you hear me say. I am not on StreamYard today, but StreamYard's even slower. Today it's YouTube, but it'll definitely, you'll see someone just start showing you the item, and then you already see the starting bid. And sometimes you'll even see a bid coming in before they have even said the name. So to alleviate that with a buy it now, to kind of remedy that situation, I go by my feed and what I see first in my feed. You will always see yourself come in first. If it's a buy it now and I say first one in the chat at 20 and 3 people put it in, all those 3 people are going to see themselves come in first. So I have to judge it by what I see come into my feed, which can only be one thing at a time, right? Again, that has nothing to do with your internet or mine, and shaking a bell and throwing all kinds of things in front of the screen does nothing to help that situation. The only thing that helps is a slow countdown if in an auction. A good 10-second countdown between going once, going twice, not 10, 9, 8, go. So that's not a countdown. But that's how I try to do it. And most of these are going to be buy nows anyway, so I can get through a lot of jewelry because I do have a lot of it. And let me say hello to a couple more people that popped in. Jesse, how are you? Thanks for being here. And Laura Robinson. It is a good day in Georgia too. Wonderful. Yeah, the weather is so pretty this time. I mean, they don't call it the merry month of May for nothing, right? Remember that classic chorale? I think it is. I love that. Took some courses in music. The crown necklace. Oh, isn't that lovely? That is a really, really beautiful piece. That's a bow sterling. I love that. And it's really fits like a little choker. So it's a really nice one. Vintage piece with a little nubby spring ring. Good. I'm glad it looks good. Wonderful to know. Okay. I also have a lot of sterling chains and other chains that I wanted you to see because I'm drowning in chains. So if anybody is interested in a particular length or anything like that, please let me know. I have these little snake chains, rope chains, box chains. A lot of this is kind of mixed right now. How do y'all like my little frame? I put all of the one solo earrings that are just so precious. Some of them are so pretty. I can't bear to just, use them for harvest or anything. So I'm trying to just use them as I can. I know a lot of people make wonderful crafts and sculpture with them, and they are just so lovely, aren't they? All right, I think that's all the information. I will invoice you tomorrow when I get back from work tomorrow, about 6 o'clock. Expect an invoice. I do give you a grace period of 48 hours. That gives you time to see it the next day. Pay it as soon as you get it. That would be wonderful. But 48 hours is good for me. And then, because I like to ship by Wednesday, and if I didn't ship by Wednesday, it means your item came out a little bit late. I don't know what happened. I may have transposed the wrong email. So always check if you don't get an invoice by tomorrow night. Check email me or something. Last week I forgot to put a letter on the first name of the email, and it went through, but it didn't go to the right person. So that's what happens. Hey, Happy Ducky, how are you? Thank you so much. Thanks for popping in. All right, well, since someone mentioned that wonderful crown necklace, we can bring that first. That is bow sterling, and I kind of paired it with that really elaborate piece I found in my last jar. Just thought it kind of looked good together. More is more. But this is very, very pretty. It reminds me also of the Rolex crown. Isn't it kind of like that really beautiful spiky one? Very comfortable. Sterling silver. Each one of these crowns is marked sterling. Isn't it just lovely? Becky, how are you? Let me get my little loop out so I can read it exactly as it says. It does say sterling in the word sterling on each one of these. Yeah, each crown is signed with the word sterling. Yeah, I could have swore one of these was signed bow, but now I don't see it. Here it is. The center one does say, not bow, I'm sorry, it's Lang sterling. Lang sterling is in the center there. Hey, Tanya, how are you? It's a really interesting little. Oh, don't you love that script? I'm teaching my grandson cursive, and I was making him look at my father's old yearbook because all the students had the most elaborate cursive, and I said, "Isn't that beautiful?" Plus, it's been proven to help children with dyslexia, just help children think. They're bringing it back to our big school district is bringing it back to second grade, which is wonderful. But anyway, back to the Lang Sterling, wonderful choker. This is either 15 or 16, so it can be extended, I'm sure, very easily. It does have that little nubby thing there that what do they call it? A thumb. You can hardly see it. It's kind of hidden. Let me get my ruler out. And I believe it is 15 or 16? 15 and a half. Yeah, it's 15 and a half, so it's quite comfortable. And I will do it for a start bid of 68. Let's do a start bid on this beautiful laying sterling. You don't see much laying, do you? Oh, that's what I thought it was about. $68 if anyone's interested in that. It's really pretty because you can, it's all cut work out on that crown. Laying sterling, $68 start bid if we have any interest. I think I talked about everything I needed to talk about. This shipping starts at $6. I'm trying to keep it as low as I possibly can. Of course, if it gets heavy, we have to put it into a, what I used to say was $8.50. It is now, I think, $9.10 for a padded flat rate. And the little box is not much less. But usually it starts at 6. All right, do we have any interest on the laying sterling? Let me see who else popped in. It's very hard for me to see this tiny chat on my phone. And I have it on my other device, but I can't see that one either. I don't have a table close, but I have to rearrange things. Ask funds. Dana. Did I see it, Dana? Thank you, Dana. Okay, we're going to pass on the laying. Let me just put that on this week. I really like that. And we're going to do some rings that are here. I'm going to put them out so you can see them. Hopefully. I'm going to go a little closer and down. Iris is in on the laying. Thank you, Miss Iris. Isn't it gorgeous? It's such a perfect little piece. It is such a I actually picked this up probably 5 or 6 years ago from Jewelry Nurse. And she said her husband bought it for her in an antique store. And, but you know, Jewelry Nurse is drowning in jewelry too. And she has an understanding to sell something, she sells it. But isn't that beautiful? I just think it's so pretty. All right, so we're going to go once. I think I started it, but if no one else is in, we're going to let Miss Iris have it at that starting bid price. And that was $68. But like I promised, I will do a true countdown. Going once at 68. We're looking for 70. If anyone else is interested, it is a laying sterling. Beautiful. Sterling silver. Each one of these crowns is marked sterling. The center one has the cartouche with the name laying on it. 2 times now at 68. Miss Iris has it at 68. Thank you, Miss Iris, again for that bid. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And we're going to say fair warning. We're at fair warning at 68. We started at 68. Iris loves it. Iris, it's going to look great on you. I mean, what more could you want but a crown, right? And it looks so much like the Rolex crown that I want on my wrist. It's yours, Miss Iris. Sold to you at 68. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Here for these souls. Okay. Thank you, everyone who's here. I do appreciate it. It's a small channel here, so if you could give the video a thumbs up and share with your friends, I'd appreciate it. It'll help bring more interest to the channel. All right, here's a cool necklace we just found. It is Jasper. It's also a very nice length. It is a little over 18 inches. A little over 18 inches on the Jasper. These look great on, actually, let me go get that little pendant that I was going to sell. And I think it would look good with that. It's a little amber pendant. So I can demonstrate 2 things here. 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. This is another old piece. This is, that's right, you are a queen. This is an old amber. Look how this is made, where you can click it on. I was going to put it on this emerald bead that I have that I've had forever. Little emerald beads, but I think it would look great on this too. So let me just get a little necklace display here real quick. Which I thought I had out, never prepared. Try to be. Try to be. It doesn't always work out. Okay. Yeah, so this was just a little over 18. And I'll do the red Jasper for 20. And see, this is fabulous because you can just find that little spot in here to hook it on. And of course it looks great on a chain too. Let me get close where I can see. There it goes. Of course it'll look great on a chain. And the amber pendant is amazing. This is true unconstituted amber. Can you see that glow? You know, a lot of people pull out the blue light. I can, but it's, to me, it's really more a telltale when you put it up against a bright light. See the fire coming through that? Then a blue light that you got to turn off the whole room and you can't hardly see anything anyway when it turns blue. But this is true amber. I can't see it with my ring light. And it's not the reconstituted one. So I'm going to do the amber pendant, sterling silver. Looks great on a chain, but looks great with your turquoise and like I did here with the Jasper. I'll do it for 45. Let's do 44. 44 to start. It's very hefty. It is modernist, just beautiful, big and thick hook that's going to take years of going on and off of your favorite chains or strands of gems. 44 start on that beautiful amber. And you're in on the Jasper for 20, retracting. Okay. You don't see any, I know. No, and this, well, this is really, I think, probably 70s or so. It's just made really, really well. It's not one of those mass produced. Just look at the amber. Like you can see the striations in there. And the richest color. I've only had one other one that was this rich, and I sold it to Miss Lynn. And I have a post of it, and every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, why did I sell that? I love it so much. Because they're very rare to find them of this quality. But anyway, no one in on the Jasper. It looks like Iris retracted something there, so I'm not sure. But let me know. This one was the start of 44. Very hefty. All right, we're going to move on. And we're going to put this in the pass section. Someone was commenting on my post of my more is more where I had tons of crosses. And they were saying that they were looking for a sterling rosary. I had a sterling rosary at one time and sold it. This is vermeil sterling. It's a necklace, though. It's not actually the rosary. And of course, you can still use it. It's got a beautiful cross, crucifix rather, and Holy Mary here, Holy Mother here, and the other symbols, of course, in the back. And this is vermeil, and it has a lobster claw. It is marked 925. And let me see what it says here on this one. I forgot. It's beautiful. It says DYADEM is what Diadem, Italy 925. So it's gorgeous. It really is. And that's the way they spelled it. Well, that's what I see as a spelling. Diadem or Diadem. Italy is Italian. It is sterling. Vermeil. Hey Jen, how are you? Diadema. I can hardly see the A at the end. All right, it's just beautiful. And the beads are nice and solid. Really, really pretty. I'll see what the drop is here. It is 18 inches wearable drop, and it is a necklace. Just gorgeous. And I will do this one for a start of $68. $68. It's fantastic. If anyone's interested in that, what did gosh, I forgot. I thought I said 20. I don't know. Let's do 20. Is that okay? I forgot. You have to ask me immediately. I forget. I can't even tell you what I ate 2 days ago. Patricia in on that. Thank you very much, Miss Patricia. We'll do it at 20. Sounds good to me. All right. All right. We're going to pass on the beautiful rosary necklace that was Diadema, and it is a sterling vermeil. Okay. Now I've got these wonderful earrings here. Let me do what's in front of me before I forget. I just found these as I was looking for things to bring in the boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. I mean, who can have enough turquoise? You can never have enough turquoise, even if it's just the color. Jen has a message. What is the message? You know what? I think this has come unhooked. I'm gonna have to repair that. Oh, I'm so upset. I think it's an easy repair, but we shall see. And we're gonna pass on these for now. Let me see, Miss Jen, what did you say? I'm still gonna have to go back up here. About being a great Italian brand? Yes, I saw that. Um, anything else? Oh, here we go. She just arrived, and well, thank you very much. Oh gosh, I haven't been to Chicago in 2 years. I'm very upset. I'm gonna have to just invite myself. That's where my son and his family live, and they've been coming a lot for summer, the children. So I've been missing out on going over there. They're old enough now to fly, as unaccompanied minors, and but I miss Chicago and all of Chicago, not just the thrifting, the restaurants, the ambiance. But all the best to your mother, or mother-in-law. I don't know what she is. All right, let's do these earrings. These are beautiful. They're lightweight coins, which you don't normally find in coin earrings. Sometimes they're too heavy. But these are little discs that are hollow, and then they have the little coins. A big one and a small one up here. It looks smaller than a dime, actually. This one looks like the size of a quarter. And then the others are just little hollow discs. So they're very lightweight, very pretty, perfect for your coin jewelry or to just kind of complement your gold ropes and things. And these drop to 3 inches. And I will do these for a buy now of $12. They're in great condition. The gold is impeccable on it. Okay, thank you, Becky. I appreciate your help, though. These are a buy now of 12. Very lightweight for coins. Coins are often too heavy on ears. These are just little, um, thin little pieces, and then these are hollow. And those are $12. Okay, great piece there. Let's do some amber. This is an amazing amber bracelet. I actually had two when I bought these. And sold one already, kept one because I would wear them kind of twinning, with the double wrist there. But this has the raw little nuggets and then some beautiful honey color as well. It's on a stretch. The stretch is still really good. Wonderful piece. Hi, Katie. Someone said hi to Katie. So hello. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I so appreciate it. If you enjoy jewelry as much as we do here, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. We love browsing and oohing and awing, and today we're actually parting with it and selling it. And this one I will do for $68. Buy now, $68. This is an amazing amber bracelet. $68 buy now. I love these really dark ones too. They are so pretty. And those beads are quite big, actually. They are half an inch. Half an inch on those. Lovely. That was $68. I just made some coffee. Can you believe it? I had breakfast without coffee, and then I was like, no, I need coffee. I think I'm going to go make me some. And I do a French press, so it doesn't take very long. I have a tiny little pot and a bigger pot, and I usually make the small one for me. All right, think about that one. $68. It's fantastic. Let's look at this beautiful blue lace agate ring. I love the cha-cha ring. This one looks really pretty on. It's just a little tight on me on the middle finger, and it won't stay on the ring finger. So let's get the size for you, right? Now, oh, I can't believe I don't know where my thing is. Let me find it while you look at this. It's actually a 7. I know that because it doesn't fit. 6.5 or a 7, but let's look for the mandrel. I knew it was here somewhere. Just got so much jewelry around me. And just when I think I'm getting really neat, I lose it. When I'm a big mess here, I know where everything is. Here it is. Right in my nose. Right in front of my nose. All right. Here we go. Look how pretty that is. We have crystal. We have a big chunk of blue lace agate. We've got some smaller beads. And I love that swirly kind of free foam band. It's sterling, of course. How does everyone here drink their coffee? Well, I was noticing Karen over at Montreal was drinking hers black. I drink mine black too. I was like, sisters. I think it looked black when she took that first swig this morning, earlier today. All right, this is, yeah, it's falling at around 6, a little, 6.25 maybe, 6.5, because it's a very kind of slender band here. It is wide, but it's not thick. Iced with milk. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, my daughter ordered from some new place, and it was very chocolatey. It was really good, but I just sometimes, but I am sort of a snob on coffee. We have a favorite here. It's called Texas Pecan from Texas Independence Company. I'm going to do this one for a buy now of $38. Sterling silver, gorgeous. That blue lace agate is such a beautiful color, isn't it? $38 buy now. That was like a 6.5. It's kind of hard to tell. I would say 6.5, yeah. And it doesn't fit me as comfortable in my middle finger as a 7 would. A 7 would be a lot easier to take on and off, so it's definitely that size. But look how pretty that is. I like the different sizes on the beads. Thank you all 11 people that are here, and 12 people put a thumbs up. Thank you for doing that before you left. I know it's Sunday. I know you have things to do. So do I. That's why I'm rushing through the buy it nows. All right, so we're going to pass on that one for now. One more pretty ring here I have to show you. And I'll put that in the pass bowl in case someone contacts me later. All of the buy nows, feel free to email me at thelmahordes@gmail.com. All that information is in the description below. So I do honor those prices when they are buy nows, okay? Here's a beautiful Chalcedony. And this one is a 7. Yeah, it's a little shy, but there it is there. A little shy of a 7. Isn't that a unique design? Very rich color. Really beautiful. Color of the Caribbean Sea, don't you think? This is a nice one. And this one is signed here. It's nice and closed inside. Very securely made. Love when they close up that stone like that. Almost looks like a little cake or something, doesn't it? The face of this ring is just shy of an inch. Very nice big ring. Again, the size 6 3/4. This is really more like 6 3/4, and it does fit me in my middle finger. So this, because of that thin band, that slim band, it goes on a lot easier on my size 7 middle finger. And I will do this one for a start bid of $60. 60 will get us started on this beautiful Chalcedony. It's a really beautiful blue. Great blue. Thank you for coming in on this one, Miss Gail. I think it's Gail. $60. I did do an auction on this. We'll go once at 60. If anyone else is interested, we've got one bid in. We are looking for 65. After 50, we do $5 incremental bids. So if anyone else is interested, come in at 65. Going 2 times now at 60. It's a beautiful ring. Very unique. I've never seen one like this. And these slender bands are so comfortable, aren't they? There are some really beautiful wide band rings, but not all of them are comfortable. All right, we're going now at fair warning. We are at fair warning at $60. Well, we got 65 now from Celine. Thank you, Miss Celine. Celine comes in at 65. We're now looking for 70. It's kind of low. You're not going to stress me out. Let me get closer. Plus, I'm always kind of a mumbler. Let me adjust it and bring it closer. Maybe if I take off the little spongy thing. The spongy thing is supposed to stop the pops. But maybe it'll help pick up my very low-key voice today. All right, so we got 65. Did we get 70? Thank you so much for coming in at 70. Now looking for 75. Celine back in at 75. $75 now. We've got 2 bidders going here. Thank you so much, ladies, for your bids. Looking for 80. Let me know if you want to go 80, put in 80, or put pass if you would. And we did get 80. Thank you so much, Miss Gale, for 80. Now looking for 85. So lean back in at 85. Looking for 90 now. Got a real auction going on. Let me know if you're in or out. Going to 90, anyone? Or are you passing? 85 is the top bid right now. We did get 90. 90 now, looking for 95. Who's coming in at 95? Anybody else want to come in at 95? Celine did take it to 95. Celine, this is a beautiful blue, isn't it? Thank you all who are bidding. I appreciate it. 95, looking for the 100. Anyone in at 100? We got Gail A out at 95. And we're going to count it down. Thank you, Miss Gail, for all your bids. I so appreciate it. And we're going to count it down at 95 to Celine going once. Going once at 95. That was a great auction. Thank you, ladies, so much. Going 2 times now at 95. Looking for that 100. If anybody else is interested, that was sterling silver, Chalcedony, beautiful ring. Absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to say it's at fair warning now. Fair warning at 95 to Miss Celine. And that one is yours and sold. Sold to Miss Celine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me put that in a little baggie for you. And let's do another beautiful blue ring. This one, I believe, is a smaller size, and that's always a little difficult. So not everyone wears those 5s, but I believe this beautiful blue topaz is a 5. This one here. but it is huge, absolutely beautiful, and easily sized. It's got the setting of a very simple band that could easily accommodate more metal there. Isn't that huge and beautiful? Oh my gosh. And I just love the oval. You know, my very first engagement ring was an oval cut, and I loved it so much. Then I traded it in for a bigger one. But I've always liked the oval. This is 3/8 of an inch on the face of this. Thank you so much, everyone who bid on that last ring. Miss Gail A. and Celine, thank you so much. And congratulations. All right, let's see what size this one is. Again, I think it's a 5 on the nose. Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming in. The Shiny Huntress. Appreciate you being here. Is that a 5? Yep, right on the nose. I was in a phase of big honking rings in the ring finger. I just love the way they look. So it is a 5. Sterling silver. Beautiful blue topaz. Oval cut. Almost a whole inch there on that face. And I'll start this one also at $60 if anyone is interested. We'll start it at 60. Size 5, but easily sized up. But you know, I'm into the pinky statement ring too, don't you? I love that. It's just such an awesome look. Who did I see recently wearing? This was a big thing in the 40s, 50s, but I recently saw somebody wearing a pinky ring. I don't know if it was an interview with Meryl Streep or some movie actress, and she was wearing a pinky statement. It looked amazing. Any interest at 60 on this? Size 5, sterling silver. Beautiful. Nice profile there. Nice setting. All right, we're going to pass on this one so we can keep going. We have this one. I tested it for diamonds because they look to be either topaz or diamonds. It didn't come up with my diamond tester because of the metal in between. It's very much a sort of a pave setting there. So it's very hard to get into it. So I'm not going to promise that they're diamonds. But the reason I say that is because if they were CZs, they would be, you know, really blinding you with sparkle. But it's a beautiful ring. It is marked 925, and it looks like an A inside of a circle. It doesn't look like the copyright symbol, but I'll show it to you as close as I can. Right there. That's the mark. And it's just a really, really nice band. I love the buckle motifs, the belt motifs. And let's see what size this one is. This one is a bigger size. It's a size 7, I believe. Oh, it's over a 7. It's an 8. I was hoping it would fit me as a thumb ring, but it's a little wide, so it didn't go to the thumb. But it's a size 8, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And we're just going to call it a crystal or a stone. Let's call it a colorless stone so we don't get in trouble. We don't like to oversell things when it's not true. But isn't it fabulous? I think it's so cool. I'll do it for a start of $58. Size 7, sterling silver, buckles, sparkles, colorless stones there. $58 if anyone is interested. We will do it for 58. It's a nice hefty one too. If anyone is interested in that one. That was a nice 8 too, wasn't it? Nice large size. Yep, right on the nose there. $58. Any interest on this one? $58 will get us started. I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee real quick while you look at that. Okay? kind of hard to see it though with that. There you go. That's really pretty. Let me go grab that cup of coffee real quick before it gets too cold for me in that French press, and I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Becky was asking how we all drank our coffee. That always reminds me of my parents because my mother was the one who liked her coffee black, and my dad liked it with cream and sugar. And his family had cattle and a ranch, so he always liked that freshly squeezed from a cow milk. Yeah, he always liked that. Or he would put true cream and not just milk. And a spoonful of sugar. All right, we're going to pass on this beautiful buckle ring. And let's do that sterling bracelet sitting over there. This one right here. This one's fabulous. It also is really convenient that it's very adjustable because you can put the ring into one of the, if it's too big, which it's not, it's actually like a 7.5. You can actually put it into one of the squares if you would like it to be smaller. Sterling silver, beautiful. Kind of a modernist design. This is hand hammered. This is not machine hammered. Once you see machine hammered and the prefab stuff, you know it immediately. And this is definitely hand hammered. Very beautiful. The paneling, the panel style with just that one single link also gives it great movement. And that, of course, that hammering catches the light quite nicely. This one measures, as I said, it's a larger one, so it does go to almost 8 with that long ring. You could also pull off some of those rings if you don't want to do it that way, but it is actually 7 7/8. If you shine a black light on diamonds, they shine blue, if I'm not mistaken. You know, Jason was talking about that not too long ago, fluoresce, and he was saying that some diamonds do and some diamonds don't, and he loves when they do. And I don't know enough about the subject to speak on it, honestly. But yeah, lots of things fluoresce, even fake rubies fluoresce, or enhanced rubies, or man-made rubies, lab created. They all fluoresce. See, it's a little on the larger side, so it's perfect if you've had trouble finding a bracelet because you have a larger wrist, but you can always hook it into the next spot there if you like it nice and tight. Some people do like for them to drape a little longer, but regardless, it's a gorgeous bracelet, sterling silver, and I'll start this one at $55. $55 start on this one. Just beautiful. And I believe it's just marked 925. No maker. I also love the square. Sort of a modernist look on that. Any interest on the sterling panel bracelet? Really pretty. Let me see who else popped in. Again, this is mostly buy it now, but I am starting some at auction, and we do $2 incremental bids until we get to 50. At 50, we do $5 incremental bids. If we reach 100, we will do $10 incremental bids. And I do need you to fill out a form for me if you have never bought from me on my Facebook auctions, or if you haven't filled it out before. I did pin it to the top of the chat there. Most important information on there is your email address so that I can find you and send you an invoice if you find anything of interest. Of course, you're welcome to sit back and enjoy the show. It's always fun just to sit back and look at jewelry, isn't it? But welcome in to everyone who hasn't been here, and thank you for coming back. The size on this one was a little for 7.5. I wear it and I wear 7.25, but it is almost going to, when I measure it from this tip to this tip, it almost reaches 8. It reaches 7 and 7/8. But it is a chunky piece. I wear 7 1/4. I don't have a big wrist at all. And it's comfortable, especially if I stack it. Because sometimes with my line of work where I'm constantly moving with children and so forth, this may not be a very comfortable fit. So I usually put it behind the smaller bracelets. But it's great that it is this large for people that struggle, people who wear 7 1/2 and like the drape. And they're finding that their bracelets are too tight. So that's why it's a nice advantage to have a larger bracelet. All right, we got 55. Thank you, Miss Iris. It's at 55 now, looking for 60. Anybody coming in at $60? We do have one bid in at 55. We're going 2 times now at $55. We're looking for 60 if anyone else is interested. This is a little bit larger. It goes to, what did I say, 7 7/8 in length. It is hand-hammered sterling silver, absolutely gorgeous modernist design. Toggle clasp. We're now, fair warning, Miss Iris did come in at 55. One bid so far. If anybody else is interested, now's your time to come in at 60. If anyone else wants to come in on this one, again, it is accommodating to even a 7 1/2. I think even an 8 would be comfortable with this one. But it looks like Miss Iris is taking it home. We're going to call it sold. Thank you, Miss Iris. That one is yours at 55. Okay. Here is a wonderful costume piece. I love this ring. I was wearing it earlier. Isn't it fantastic? I mean, to me, it looks like the real deal. Because of the design, the structure, the heft, it just reads like the real deal. Pave rhinestones all around. No flaws to speak of. The color is still great. And this ring is just amazing. Let me see what that size is. I believe it's a 6. Feels like a 6 on me. Yes. 6 on the nose. And I'll do that one for a buy now of $20. $20 buy now. It looks fantastic on. Buy now $20 on this fabulous costume piece. If anyone is interested in that, it is a buy now of $20. And I will put it aside for a minute so you can look at it, and then maybe you'll decide on that later. Always email me if you see anything. Sometimes it sells, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I don't find the people, they didn't leave their email address or something. So inquire, please inquire when you see something that piqued your interest on these sales. All right, this is a fabulous little piece here. This is an 18 karat gold electroplate chain, but look at that wonderful antique vibe about it. It's just so pretty. And it's on a little, I put a dichroic pendant on it, a little art glass pendant on it. It has a beautiful metallic pink and black color story here. This is 1.5 inches on the pendant. Really nice. And again, 18 karat gold electroplate. So it kind of looks like white gold or platinum there. It's really a beautiful chain. And it measures 16 inches. This is so pretty. And of course, you can put it on your favorite chain, or a cord would be fabulous too. This is a really well-made one too. And I will do this one for a buy now of $16. This one's a buy now. No auction on this one. First one in the chat at 16. And it's yours. It's got sort of a crackle and sort of a, I don't know, it's a really nice effect there. Any interest at $16 on that. That was 18 inches. Thank you, Miss Iris. That is really pretty on too. The color is just amazing. All right, looks like that is a pass. Thank you for the 15 thumbs up. If you just popped in, I really do appreciate a thumbs up to grow this channel a bit. It's important that we spread the word with our thumbs up and comments in the chat. That always helps. All right, we're going to pass on this one. Now, did I show you those beautiful earrings? No. Look at these jade earrings. These are just gorgeous. Now, the key motif has always been popular. I think, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, Tiffany & Company has an array of key jewelry, mostly diamond pendants. And they write that the story behind the key is that it's supposed to open any door that you need opened. So it's like a talisman, good luck, amulet type of motif here. That's what it means. So I have a little diamond key that I found in a jar and I love it very much. This is actually jade. And these earrings are perfect in weight. They are not heavy. Jade can be heavy. I've had some jade earrings that were too heavy for me. But these are very nice and they are genuine jade. They look so cute on. They are on a gold tone wire here. And with the wire, they don't even reach 2 inches. The key itself is only 1 1/4. You could probably put those on a post too. If you have some of those interchangeable posts, that if you like a shorter earring, that would work as well. And I will do these for a start bid of $48. And these are jade. $48 is the start on these jade earrings. Let me let you take a good look at that jade. Aren't those beautiful? They're carved with lots of detail as well. So that is what the key motif actually means. You will always have a key to luck to open those doors that you need opened. All right. $48 was the start bid on the jade key earrings. If there's any interest on those. Can you still hear me? I know Happy Ducky was trying to let me know that I was a little bit hard to hear. Let me know if that's still the case so I can speak up and get closer. Because I won't know unless you let me know. Plus, you just never know. I've noticed a lot of people having trouble with the internet stream on YouTube. Lots of people have had to start over and different things like that. So let me know if I start to get pixelated or it starts rotating or something. All right, I've got a really cool old brooch here. This one is 3 3/8 of an inch. So it's quite long. It has a beautiful, this almost looks like a morganite color. It is glass. I do not see any maker on it. It does have a little bend on the stem there. But it's beautiful. It looks a little bit like a staff or something. And it is silver tone. Just a really nice neutral color on that stone. Isn't that pretty? And I will do that one for a buy now of $18. This is a buy now, $18. And remind me if I do a buy now and then start doing countdowns, because sometimes I'll forget. But it is 18. You can hear me good. Isn't that a beautiful stone? Look at that. It's just a really pretty color. Buy now, $18. All right, we're going to pass on that. And let me see what else we have here. Oh, I've got another fabulous amber. This is also sterling. This is amazing. This is actually debris there. So the little natural matrix of amber that I term debris, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that rich, clear color. This is marked here, I believe it is Mexican, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 925 Mexico TS 134 is the mark on the back. And Mexico is known for their amber too. Please don't scoff if you think only Poland and other places have amber. Some of the richest amber comes from Mexico, especially the blue and the green amber. Absolutely um, a trove of amber in Mexico as well. This one's really pretty. It's kind of an abstract design, but it also looks like a floral design. And this one drops to 2.5. I love the hidden veils. I always like that because I feel like they look like they're floating on your neck when they're hidden, especially if you use a petite chain. I'm going to demonstrate here on this chain so you can see. That's what I like to do when they're hidden veils, especially. I just play it up even more. And this is not a very heavy pendant because amber is very lightweight. And the sterling is a cutout. So it's just wonderful. Very rare piece of amber here. Mexican amber is amazing. See how it just appears to float? Isn't that fabulous? I love this. And the color is really, really pretty. Truly the color of like a citrine, like a citrusy color. All right. It is amazing. Mexican as well. Like I said, it's got the cartouche there with the T mark. Then it says Mexico 925. You can see the matrix, the natural matrix in the little corners. Not reconstituted amber here. So beautiful. And I will do this one for a start bid of, let's do a start bid of 75. We'll start it at 75. And I would, yeah, you could say it's kind of a floral motif, but it's kind of abstract as well. $75 for the pendant alone. If you do need a chain, I won't charge very much if you buy the pendant. I'll put it in for just a few dollars more, but that is $75 to start. It is really big, and sometimes we don't know when we see it on camera. Camera can play games with us, but this is over 2 inches. 2 3/8 of an inch there. Any interest at $75 for the Mexican amber stamped 925 Mexico and the T mark. That is really pretty, nice and short, but right around the clavicle would be a nice place to put it too. Right? To drop a little bit down between the decolletage, as they say. All right, we're going to pass on this one. Let me know later. That was a start bid. So if it is a start bid, I will come to a happy medium with you on the buy now price because I'm not doing it as a buy now today. But let me know if you're interested, okay? All right, another wonderful little piece here is another chain. Again, it's a popular. Exactly right, Becky. This one says inspire, and this one really looks like your house key. So cute. It is got a maker mark swing tag as well. It's brass. It's called the Giving Keys, and it's got the key motif on the chain swing tag. And this is 16 inches. It's such a cute little piece too. I love it. And you can wear it where it says inspire, or you can turn it over and just have this side. And I will do this one for a buy now of $20. Buy now 20. The chain is really nice on this one too. The Giving Keys, this one says inspire. And it really is like a brass key there. Nice and chunky too. And of course, you know brass polishes up beautifully. Buy now $20. All right, and here is what I was talking about earlier with these bead balls. Well, maybe I made a video where I was talking about it. I think I made a video. I don't remember. Yeah, I have a video I'm editing, and I was talking about these little bead ball utilitarian chains and how sometimes they come in the jars, and if I don't take a good look, I'll neglect to look that it's sterling. This one is actually sterling. Really a cute. This one came with this beautiful pendant though. And it is sterling. It is 16 inches. And this one is by the designer who signs the back of this. She's got the cutest pendants. Kind of like a dog. I like it that it's kind of like a dog tag style. And her name is Amy Peters. Amy Peters Studio is the mark on the back. Of course, it could use a cleaning. Isn't that the cutest? And it says, smell the flowers. What a great saying. Isn't that a great mantra? Absolutely true, especially now in spring. Smell the flowers. I love it so much. And it's nice and hefty. This is a hefty piece. Again, that was 16 inches, and I will start this one at $48. Smell the flowers, $48. Beautiful necklace. Sterling silver, Amy Peters signature piece. $48. Beautiful. This is really a hefty piece. Look at the thickness of that. Sterling. She's not messing around. Very cool. All right, we're passing on that one. Now I have this turquoise elephant bear, the little bear in turquoise, sterling silver on a sterling chain. This is a little hydro something or the other piece right there. So it's like you can see where it contains some moisture, I guess. It kind of looks like a little droplet. Oh, it's not a chip or anything. It's all set in sterling. Really a pretty piece. And it is on a 16-inch chain. Very delicate chain, too. I think it's Italian, which is, I mean, it's a hefty little piece, but it looks good with this. It's not big in stature, so it looks really nice with this chain. And it is a sterling chain. I'm trying to see what the little bar says because it does either say Italy or AG. Yeah, I think it's signed AG. 925. And I will do this one for a buy now of $55. And that is the bear. It's a very chunky little piece of turquoise there. Buy now $55 on that one. Any interest at $55 on the bear with the stone chain. Basically, you're getting one piece for free because these are expensive. Chains are very hard. Does anybody like those little bead ones? I think they're so cute. Here's another pretty one. This one is really more like 15. It doesn't reach the 16 mark, but it's a vintage bead ball sterling. It doesn't have the clasp that the other one had. The kind of authentic lampshade pull. This one has just a regular spring ring clasp. And this one is Italian. Short chain, really pretty. And I'll do this one for a buy now of $38 if anybody needs a nice sturdy short chain. 16 inches. Really a nice one for your heavy pendants. All right, we're going to pass on this one. Thank you everyone who's here. If I neglect to say thank you or hello, it's just that I'm moving through the jewelry, but I appreciate your time more than you'll ever know. Look at this wonderful piece. If anyone has a wedding in June or has a place to be in May, this is something you will like in your jewelry wardrobe. It's just so necessary to have it in sparkle. I had my neighbor come over one day and borrow some sparkle because she was going to her company Christmas party, husband's company Christmas party. She knows I sell jewelry and she does not really keep it, right? She doesn't collect jewelry or anything. And all I gave her was a simple little rhinestone. I showed her so many things. She said, "No, I'll just take the little rhinestone." And it's just like perfect because it goes with everything that you might think of wearing for an after 5 event. This has like a little baguette rhinestone. All the rhinestones are in perfect condition. No lights out, super sparkly. Metal is still beautiful. It's got a little counterweight bead there. Just gorgeous. And I'll do a buy now of $18 on this one. Buy now 18 on this. If anyone is interested in a little sparkle, that is a buy now $18. And this will likely be 18 inches, I would think. But let me make sure. Yes, it actually extends all the way to 17 with that chain there. Any interest on the rhinestones? Okay, we're going to pass on that. Again, when it's a buy now, please contact me. I will gladly honor the price I quoted today. All right. Here's a statement necklace that's in awesome condition. Really, it looked really nice with the crown I sold earlier. Still in wonderful condition here. This is really, really pretty. Very elaborate piece, but you can tone it down. You can attenuate it a little bit with what you wear. You don't have to wear it with sparkles. You don't have to wear it with formal attire. You can wear this under a jacket, a tweed jacket and a button-up white shirt, and it'll just peep through and just add a little femininity to that severity. Or with your favorite little sweetheart neckline as well. I'll do this one for a buy now of $15. Great condition still on this piece. Buy now 15. Very well made. It's nice and hefty too. Buy now 15 on the statement piece here. Any interest on that one? All right, we do have Colony Bonnie. I'm just going to say Bonnie. Bonnie, thanks for being here. This one is yours at 15. Thanks for popping in. I hope you filled out the form. And welcome. I don't know if you've bought from me before. It's hard for me to remember names. You've been in this in this business for a while, you know, you see a lot of jewelry and a lot of names. But Miss Bonnie, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll put that little bag in the soul bowl here. Okay. Now, let me bring out this beautiful necklace that I have on this side. Okay. My husband was like, "How do people put that on?" I said, "Well, they're flexible, so you just open them up." But the torque is just so cool, isn't it? Oh, you're welcome. Yes, I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of like what I do randomly is give away jewelry jars. I don't do any kind of other giveaways because when I would do a giveaway, I really want to make it substantial. And I do appreciate you popping in to say that you liked it. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Thank you so much for filling that out. This is in great condition. I think it would be great to just wear this sort of a fun play here with the arrow. It is kind of like a cobra look about it. Silver tone, you just open it this way. You go in on the skinny part of your neck and then you close it and open it back. And it's just fun. And I'll do this one for a buy now of 15 as well. If anyone is interested in that arrow, wonderful looking arrow here. Torque. I love it. It is buy now $15 as well. Okay. I think it is so cool. And I'm going to get a couple more things out here to show you. I think I showed you a few of the rings already, but I'll bring them back in just a minute. Let me just get these other trays that I had from last week, and we didn't get to them because I always run out of time, and I always pull out too much jewelry, then I can't make it through. Okay. Here's some right here. No interest on the interesting arrow torque. I'm going to wear that one day. I really am. I'm always looking for torques, and I don't care if they're sterling or silver tone. They like this one is silver tone, and I really it's sometimes more versatile than my other one that's a little wider and hammered. Just depends on what pendant you're wearing, you know. Okay, we're passing on the arrow. Look at this fantastic piece. This is amazing. This is genuine coral. And a wow piece. Just a wow piece with that wonderful glass, that art glass. And this is really a very, very unique piece. It has a magnetic clasp. Genuine coral here. I mean, this is just a trove. If you wanted to just work with the coral and take this apart and make something, you could do that because this is very rare. Really a rare piece. There is a call out here because these wonderful beads are fantastic. But one of them has split right down the middle. Now there are no sharp edges, nothing will hurt you, I have worn it. But if you're uncomfortable with it, you need to know. But it has literally split right down the middle. I don't think it was intended that way, though it does lie flat beautifully that way. But that is a call out for us. And because of that flaw, I'm going to really let it go at a cheap price. Very, very good price, especially considering this wonderful coral here. So if there's any artisans in the house, if you have the time, boy, you could do something wonderful. I mean, even just one or maybe three pieces of that coral on a sterling chain. Can you imagine that? That would be fabulous. I'm going to ask $75 right now. If anybody wants it, $75 out the door by now. If you're interested in that coral and wonderful decor, and even these earrings. I mean, these earrings. I would make these into earrings. These two wonderful pieces of blue art glass here. Look at that. Fantastic. And I've talked about the coral before. Many say it is not harvested. It is harvested. It is just not harvested in the U.S. And many of them are now dyed and farmed, basically. So they really come out white, is what I have researched. So that's the thing about coral right now. And it's still a rarity, especially these big old chunks. But you are going to find it harder and harder to find because they're having to farm it now and harvest it out of the U.S. It used to be harvested all over Florida. Okay, looks like we're going to pass on the beautiful necklace of coral and glass. This is a real statement piece too, just beautiful. Oh, thank you for looking at that. I have a fabulous German scarf clip. This is marked made in Germany. Just beautiful, triple rings here. And it is a little over an inch, about an inch and a quarter at its widest point on that. And I will do a buy now of, let's do 12 on it. And that is German. Buy now, $12. A lot of people wear these to shorten their necklaces. It's not a shortener, but people have been known to wear them as such. Okay, that is that. Here I have a vintage compact, which can double as a locket. I think that's a stock photo. So you can put a photo and you can still have your mirror there. So it didn't have makeup or anything. It was just for the mirror. And it is actually 1928. It's a vintage 1928 brand. There's the mark there. Beautiful. Could be engraved very easily. Isn't that wonderful? That is so pretty. To have a picture of your loved one there and then a mirror as well. Just beautiful. And I will do this one for a buy now of $32. Buy now $32. This is from 1928 brand. A locket compact. There is the mark there. $32. Buy now on that. Okay. We're going to pass on that. Well, thank you. Thank you for registering. I so appreciate it. I have a wonderful piece of amber, and this one came with the literature, gold major rather. And it talks all about how to care for your amber, several languages here. And it's still got the original box. And I love the little cube cuts here. So it did come in this box. Real amber, it says there. Gold major. Is the box here. And we get the bracelet as well. This is on Sterling Findings. The bracelet as well as the necklace. And it does have some sterling bead spacers. Several varieties here. Beautiful representation of color. And it's pretty long. You have an extender here. This is a very nice piece of amber. This is over 18, about 18 and a half inches long at its longest point there. Very pretty. Let's see if I can get that to stay. And the bracelet is, I think, 7.5. It actually reaches to 8. Yeah, it reaches to 8, but it is chunky, so it fits like 7.25, 7.5. And this one has square sterling cubes as spacers. Really a very unique set here. And I will do a buy now of 75. Buy now 75 on the amber set with the original box and literature. Buy now 75. The coin earrings, absolutely, absolutely. I'll put those for you. Thank you so much. Aren't they pretty? They're in great condition too. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. I just need that information, especially your email address, so I can send the invoice tomorrow. And then you have 48 hours to pay it. I like to give people a little time because I know I forget. Or I'll just forget to look at the email. It's not that I forget, but I'm not like right there waiting for the email. So, all right, that was a buy now of 75. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful colors in here. I mean, you have every color in here. The cherry, the what I call citrine, the honey. That pendant, I think people call that honey. But everything, there's so many varieties of honey these days. I kind of can't put my head around that. I'm a honey connoisseur too. I love honey. I like going to those specialty markets where they have all kinds of honey. It's my favorite thing. All right, now I have this wonderful bracelet here. This is like that Toledo or Damascene, I don't know, I get them confused. This one has a working safety chain. And how does it open? Here it is, kind of a hidden clasp. It's very hefty. This is beautiful. I love all the shades in that metal. Isn't that amazing? Thank you so much for registering, everyone. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. If you would, hit it one time when you before you leave if you haven't done so. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that rich gold. Look how it's curved. Every panel, beautifully done. Still nice and shiny. I don't believe there's any mark on this one. I know these are usually out of Spain. It's a very unique one. It's a rich one. I mean, it is really, really nice. And this stretches out to 8.25. Of course, when you buckle it up, it's gonna fit like a 7.5. Let me see if I can slide it on. Yeah, I can slide it on. That means it's gonna fit like a 7.5, even an 8, because I don't have to open it to put it on, and it drops low on me, and I wear 7.25 in a bracelet. So I'll do this one for a buy now of 55 if anyone is interested. And it is in amazing condition. You don't always find these in great condition. If they're not taken care of, I mean, if they are taken care of, they will last. But if they're abused, you usually see them kind of showing their age. 55 buy now on this one. Nice closure on it and a safety clasp. Any interest at 55 on that one? Okay. And then, what do I have? Trying to make my way through these things. This is a Swarovski. And I know it's not Christmas, but you don't have to have an angel out at Christmas only. Right? Wait, this isn't the Swarovski. I'm sorry. I think I sold the Swarovski. This is a Monet. She's beautiful. She's encrusted in crystals there. She's 1.25 inches. Just beautiful. Still in fantastic condition. She is a Monet, and I will do her for, let's do her for 18. Buy now, $18. Buy now, $18. Monet Angel. I don't really see much Christmas Monet or thing. I mean, even though it doesn't have to be Christmas, but she's blowing that bugle, isn't she? They're kind of specialty pieces by Monet. Okay, I'm going to let you take one more look at her up close. Monet. Beautiful. Still in wonderful condition, and she is marked in the back there. And this is I would say, a vintage piece, because Monet stopped marking their jewelry and just started doing their packaging. What, in the 90s, I think? I'm going to have to read up a little bit more about it, but I know they don't mark all of their pieces anymore. Okay. Here's a wonderful piece for spring. This looks like rose quartz and strawberry quartz, but it is all acrylic. It's just a nice long little piece that you could easily triple. And I'll do this for a buy now of $10. I just think that is so fresh. Buy now, $10. These are all acrylic, but they look like rose quartz and strawberry quartz. Any interest at $10 on that wonderful piece? Speaking of quartz, you could pin this on here like that. This is a little rutilated quartz here. This little pendant I'll do for a buy now of $16. Just has a lobster claw that you can pin anywhere. Interesting root tiles in there. Got some dark ones and light ones. And it is faceted. And I'll do this one for 20 on the clip-on pendant there. Let me know if I'm going too fast. I can always show something again. Don't feel like you're interrupting anything, okay? We're not in any rush right now. Here's a vintage brooch that I absolutely adore. This one has lucite, and those are, is it uranium glass? I always get that mixed up. But these green ones glow like traffic lights when you're in a hurry. Absolutely beautiful vintage brooch. Look at the way it's made in layers. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. These are a little bit lighter green. They're a super pale, almost a Prezio-like color. But these ones in the center halo there, they are the glowy uranium glass. And then we have that sort of moon glow, almost a confetti though, of lucite. They're a vintage piece, and I'll do it for a buy now of $28. Buy now, $28. That's a fabulous piece there. Buy now, $28. Let me show you what we measure it at. We measured it at 1.5. 1.5 inches. Lovely color, isn't it? I love those citrusy colors. All right, I'm going to pass on that one for now. That's a really nice piece. I like that a lot. Let me go back to a couple of sterling rings for the sterling hound here, if we have any. And then we'll go back to the costume. Okay. I have this wonderful agate. This is a Native American piece. I'm glad it's close up because you can see that wonderful banding there. I've always loved this long, elongated diamond shape. Just beautiful. And this one is a size, I think a 6, but let me double check. Yep, 5 on the nose. 5 proper, as Miss Roberta at Jewelry Nurse says. No marking. This is a vintage piece. Absolutely gorgeous. And very unique to have it. I bought my husband an agate ring not too long ago, and he loves it. It's so unique. Isn't it pretty? The face on that is really nice and long. I think it's over an inch. Yeah, it's at an inch and a half. Just beautiful. And I'll do this one at a start bid of $58. $58, sterling silver, unsigned, Native American piece, vintage. $58. I'll get us started on this one. Love that triple shank with the beads, no less. Roping in a nice bezel setting. Size 5, $58 start bid on that. Thank you, all 23 people watching and 25 thumbs up. I couldn't ask for more. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Be sure and subscribe. Hit that bell if you will, because if you do that, next time I go live or if I do a pre-recorded video, you will be notified. And don't forget to subscribe to my original channel if you haven't done so. That one is Thelma Thrift. Now this one here is from Mexico. It's old Mexico. It says Sterling, Mexico on it. And this is a great little pinky ring too. And I say that because it is on the small side too. But it is that wonderful sort of, what do they call this? Jelly opal or foil opal. Just so pretty. Look at that wonderful design on it. Like they don't scrimp on design. They really don't. Look at that wonderful halo around the stone. Sterling silver. Beautiful ring. And this one is, I think, a 5 as well. 5.5. 5.5 on this one, right? Yeah, 5.5. And I will do this one for a buy now of $58. Buy now, $58. Just beautiful. Okay. Then I have a amber cha-cha sterling. Beautiful band on this one too. This is all wire set amber, all sterling. This is a 6, I believe. 6.5. This is a 6.5. Great little amber ring. And I will do this one for a buy now of $55. Buy now 55. Great representation of the variety of amber here too. Sterling silver 6.5. Buy now price $55. Thank you for looking at the jewelry today. I appreciate you coming in so much. I like the band on that one. It's very cool. Buy now on this one. Whoops, $55. All right, here's another wonderful amber. I love the way this one is set in the, and it's adjustable. Excuse me. In the, I think they call this cobblestone inlay. So you can see all the beautiful dimension of the ring, and it's amber. So this one's sitting very comfortably. I love when they are adjustable on the inside like this. It's a lot more comfortable. It is marked on the outside, 925 on the outside of the band. And it is already at an 8 right here. Hovering at an 8. But look at the space you have. You could easily take it to a 9. It's just gorgeous. And I will do this one for a buy now of, well, let's just start it. Let's start it at 48 in case anybody else wants to come in. $48 will get us started on it. It is sterling. It is really a nice amber piece. $48. It's adjustable all the way to a 9 easily, but it's sitting quite comfortably there. I believe it was 8. Yeah, hovering at the 8 mark. 7 3/4, almost an 8. Okay. Then I have this little costume piece. This one's so fun. It's a pearl and a cube of rhinestones, and it is adjustable as well. It's just a fun little ring, very comfortable. Little costume piece. I'll do a buy now of $10 on it. Isn't that pretty? Very cool. $10 buy now on the costume. I don't think it's marked or anything. It's still in great condition. And it sits so high and pretty. Buy now $10 on the fun pearl ring. Okay, then I have this one. This is beautiful. It is, I'm sure, a man-made garnet here. Not sure on the clear stones at all. This is sterling vermeil. It's a beautiful ring. Absolutely gorgeous. I think it's a 7 if it's very roomy here on my ring finger. So I think it's a 6.5 or a 7. It's really nice. It's actually sterling on the band, and then it's got the gold vermeil accent on the crown there. 7 is the size. I'll do this one for start bid of 52. $52 will get us started on this one. Really pretty. Sterling silver, vermeil accents, $52. Any interest on this one? At 52. Okay. All right, here is another one. This one is fully vermeil, beautiful with the X's there and the lab created sapphire there, or simulated sapphire, I should say, because I don't know if it's even lab created. Just could be crystal, and it is marked 925, and it's also oh, it's a Swarovski. It's a Swarovski. It's got the duck. I mean, the swan. I always call him a duck. Isn't he beautiful now? Swarovski crystals here. 925 vermeil. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the little X's there. Let me double check those X's. It looks like it just may be an illusion setting and no stones on that. But those are Swarovski blue crystals. Yeah, that is an illusion setting. So it looks like it has little diamonds, but it's just the fabricated design illusion setting there. Let's see what the size is on this one. This one's gorgeous. Any September babies out there? Size 8 on the nose. Size 8 on the nose, and I will do a start bid of $50 on it. That is Swarovski, sterling silver vermeil. $50 start if there's any interest. We will get her started. 50. Really a nice piece. Sterling silver. Let me show you the size again. Size 8. Nice one. I love bands. Very unique with that X there, that patch on it. Alright, looks like that's a pass. Thank you for your consideration on this beautiful ring. Again, all the prices that I quoted as buy now will be honored. So if you will email me at your convenience, you can have them at the buy now prices. This is a wonderful shell in a beautiful sky blue color, sterling silver, size 5, size 5. And I will do this for buy now $44. Buy now 44. That looks pretty with pearls, doesn't it? The cobblestone amber. All right, wonderful. Thank you, Miss Patricia. I'll put that aside for you and put it in a little baggie. Appreciate that. All right, and then I have to show these beautiful CCs again. They are amazing. I think I have 2 size 8s and 1 size 9. These are sterling silver. These are high quality CCs. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the 9. Now these have baguettes, and they have a fabulous, I don't know, I would call that probably a 2 carat from the looks of it, and round diamonds, diamond likely are CZ. And then this one, I'm not sure what they call this cut, the square cut. I've heard it called princess cut, and then it has sort of heart shapes. And this one sits at 8. This one is a 9. I think this one here is a 9 as well in the marquee. I love the marquee. So glam, decadent 80s, right? You married well. Here it goes. This is a 9. This is a 9 CZ. This is an 8. And this other one is also a 9. Right? And I will do a choice of either one. Buy now, $60. 8. Yeah. 8. So the marquee is the bigger one at 9. The other 2 are 8s. $60, your choice. Sterling silver, beautiful, beautiful CZs. I mean, if this was my size, as I said, people would think I really, really married well, which I did in the right way. Isn't that gorgeous? $60 for any one of those. All right. 9s and 8s. Okay. Just let me know in an email if they are of your interest. Because these are hefty. Look at the metal on that. These are not flimsy. Well-made rings. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I'll put those away for today. See what else I have in this other tray. Becky, what time is it in Texas? Time to get off by 4 o'clock. Okay, I have time. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let me move a little faster though. All right, this is a really cool piece. Now this would have to be restrung, but this is an original Betsy Johnson. It's just a little loose. She's got Betsy on all the beads here, the classic kiss there. And I love the way, oh, here's the lips too. I love the way the charms fall mostly on one side. So if anybody's interested in restringing this fantastic bows as well, Betsy Johnson's signature piece, and all of these fabulous beads are amazing. I did. Thank you, Becky. I will do it for a buy now of $10. Look, she's even got a little rhinestone on the lips. And this was before she sold out and sold her name, and in my opinion, sold the integrity of design. This is the Y2K Betsy. Absolutely gorgeous. Look, black lips too. So if you're interested in a redo, because she is in need of a restring, $10 for this gorgeous Betsy Johnson. See, it's only this part is on the chain. So all you'd have to do is take this last part over here and maybe even string that on a chain. That would be, you know, a lot more longer lifespan if you did it that way. But I thought I'd offer that because before I have to do it, which I don't have much time to do. Okay, so I know we have a lot of crafty people. Here is a wonderful dichroic heart on a drawstring style bracelet. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Black heart with the blue glass in glass here. That's a buy now of $10. Buy now $10. And that's a drawstring. So you can adjust that. That's a really nice piece. You rarely see the bracelets. You see a lot of rings and pendants. All right, so that is a great dichroic glass bracelet. Then I have a rhinestone bracelet, very well made. Toggle as well. Rings. Every other ring is encrusted with rhinestones, and this is a good quality. It does feel like, you know, the quality of a Monet or something. It's nice and hefty. Don't see a mark on it. Still in great condition, and I'll do a buy now of 16 on it. Buy now 16. This is really hefty. Very nice. And let me see what it measures. It goes to 7.5. But again, look at those rings. You can adjust it. If you're a small-wristed girl, you can still wear it. $16 on this one. Okay. Let me see what else we have here in this particular tray. Oh, I love this. Now this, I believe, is missing a rhinestone here and there, but it's so intricate that you don't notice it. I think there's one right there. It's kind of a Celtic knot. Isn't it beautiful? I love the chain too. Look at this gorgeous chain. Really pretty in the Celtic colors too, in the green and blue. Just a cool piece. I mean, it is so intricate. If it was missing the center stone, maybe you would notice it. But honestly, I just don't see it. I think it's fantastic. Merche, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm going to do this one for a buy now of 10 because it's missing some rhinestones, but it's fantastic. It's nice and hefty too. Because I know I would still wear it. No one would care. It's just such a statement. Blues and greens in there. Buy now $10. Does it have a mark? It does. Let's see who it made. Who made this beautiful thing? I don't remember. Thank you, Patricia. This one's Patricia's, and that was by Jacobs. Jacko's. Jacko's or Jacko's, New York City. Nice. Jakeohs was the name of this company. And I will put that for you, Miss Patricia. Is that Patricia? Yes, thank you so much. That's a pretty one. I just love things like that. Here's another fun little gem. It looks like a sterling bracelet. It's made so nicely. Charms are metal-like. This one's metal, but some are metal-like, and these are acrylic. We have a coin. Beautiful coin, actually. And the red gemstone-colored dangles are, that needs to be cleaned. Looks like it's got tape or something. Yeah, that comes off. And I'll do this one for $10 as well. I like the flower too. Isn't that a nice bracelet? $10 as well. We're just trying to clear out some of this costume as well. If anybody's interested in that pretty charm. Bracelet. Here's another one. This one is by Cookie Lee, and this is brass. Cookie Lee brass toggle. These are glass. These are glass dangles. They are not acrylic. And we'll do this one for 12. Cookie Lee, beautiful blues and purples in here. And on a nice brass chain. $12 on that one. Any interest at $12? All right, how about 2 for 12? I'll add this one. This one has beautiful crystals on it. It looks like silver tone in the rings as well. So if you want both of these for 12, we'll throw in both for 12. Just let me know the 2 crystal dangle bracelets, $12. Say 2 for 12 in the chat if you're interested. Okay. Another box here. I really want to get these boxes that I didn't go through last week because I ran out of time. All right, so those were 2 for 12. And here I have a fabulous Chanel collar. This is acrylic. It is genuine Chanel. It's just acrylic. It's a VIP type of gift. It looks great on a handbag. Looks great on a sweater or anything. It's in silver tone. It's just acrylic, but genuine Chanel. I've brought you VIP gifts before, and I'll do this one for $40. This is a buy now of $40. It's big too. It's not small. It is 1 and 5/8. 1 and 5/8. $40 buy now on that Chanel pin in acrylic. Nice and pretty in silver. Okay. Then I have a wonderful, let me get that torque. This is just for display because this torque is actually silver tone. I do like silver tone though. It works. It'll work. Puffy heart. And I like this one. It's a little on the wonky long side here. Thank you, Miss Iris. I'll get that pin for you. Okay. Thank you so much. This one is sterling. Again, this toggle is, this torque is just for display. There are no dings on this one. There is no etching on it. It is 925. It's beautiful. You can wear it either way because it has no design. It's just a simple puffy heart, but it's kind of, like I said, elongated on the widest part, and it is at its widest 1.5. Nope. 1.5. Yeah, I would say roughly 1.5 at its widest. So it's a nice substantial one. And I'll do it for a buy now, $42. Puffy heart, $42. The torque is not silver, it's just for display. But it's really a nice one. And I love these on chains too. They look great on long chains. And of course I stack them. Sometimes I have 3 or 4 hearts. $42. Okay. Another fantastic bracelet. This one is sterling, crystal, and fossilized coral. Fantastic piece. Look at those cubes. Those are huge. What is the dimension here? It's 1/2 inch square there. Fossilized coral. Just beautiful. Beautiful design on those caps and spacers. I love this piece. It goes to a 9, but it's a chunky piece. So I would say anywhere from 7.25 to 8 can wear it. I wear 7.25. It's so chunky, it still drapes on me. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I think we passed on the puffy heart. That was a buy now. So the buy now prices I will honor. If you contact me later, just let me know. in an email at thelmacords@gmail.com. That information will be in the description box. This is rhodonite and rhodochrosite. The one with the black is rhodonite. The one with more pink is rhodochrosite. Then we have rose quartz. This is a lovely stretch. Still a nice stretch on it. I do still roll them on though. Be careful with this, you know. You always want to roll on these bracelets. And this one is a buy now $42. Rose quartz, rhodonite, and rhodochrosite. Big chunky pieces too. All right. Okay. Let me see what else we have here to show you. I'm stacking these bracelets on. This is oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. That Irish marble or whatever it is, Colmira. Can y'all tell me in the chat? Who knows? Anyway, it's a fabulous cross. It's on a sterling chain here. This was the remnant of a key ring, believe it or not, but I did not want to take it apart because this is sterling and you rarely see that. So it is actually a key fob, but it would make a fantastic necklace pendant, wouldn't it? I think it'd be great. So, I mean, I don't know if you could just leave it on the chain like that. I don't know why you couldn't, but if you wanted to clip it off and then just wear it as a necklace, it's fantastic. It's so, so rich. Look at the thickness of that. Yes, I can never remember it. And it starts with a C. I thought it was with a K. Anyway, it is a vintage piece. It was on a vintage key ring. I'm going to do it for a buy now of $52. There are no chips, or these are all part of the matrix. Buy now $52 just for this little, formerly a key fob. Future, I see it as a pendant. Isn't it fantastic? Just beautiful. Let me give you the measurement on that. I don't like to be unpleasantly surprised when I get something small that I was expecting to be large in the mail. This is a 1 3/4 top to bottom there. So it's a nice substantial piece. Connemara marble. That's what it is. Yes. And Iris, you did want that Chanel pin, correct? All right, I have another fantastic rosary. This is a vintage one, and it is very unique. I don't know all of the icons here. I think this is a Toche, but I'm not sure. Then we have the Guadalupe, and I love the multicolors here. I have not tested it for sterling. I'm going to say it's just a base metal content. Then we have the Virgen de Guadalupe there as well. So that's two sides to that. These are all crystal beads. These all have the Virgen de Guadalupe, Guadalupe Virgin there, Mary, Mother Mary there on all of the stations. It's fantastic. Very, very vintage piece here. It's actually a necklace as well. It does have a lobster claw. The drop is 22 here. So it can go up to 22 if you wish to wear it. And I'll do it for $50. Buy now $50. Fantastic. Fantastic piece. Thank you very much, Miss Iris. That was a buy now of $50 on that one. Okay. I have a great little stick pin here. This is a porcelain sort of daisy there on a heart. Does have its original topper there, whatever they call that. Really pretty silver tone. These are so cute. Look at that. I don't know if it's hand painted or not. Looks like it has a little bee buzzing around there too. And I will do this stick pin that measures 2 inches. I'll do that for a buy now of, let's do 10 on it. Buy now $10. Let's move it out at $10 if anyone's interested. Am I too far? Isn't that cute? I think it's darling. All right, then we have a huge oversized for the non-meek in the crowd here. Those who are not afraid to wear something bold. I actually saw one of these at the Renaissance Festival, but they had it on another chain. It was so cool. This is the face of a lion here. Huge, huge face, gold tone, very hefty, very dimensional. This would look great on a long chain or a short rope as well. This is 3 7/8. It is huge. And actually, when you wear them kind of short, they do counter the weight a little bit because it's hefty. But isn't that amazing? You can hang it on the wall too if you're into decor. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I'll do a buy now of $20 on this. Buy now $20. No maker on it. I'm sure it was on a big hefty chain at one time. That's a nice looking face too. Some lions are not. They're just not as majestic in their design, but this one's really beautiful. Buy now $20 on that lion head. Okay. And then here's an interesting piece. This is a little locket that carries the essential oils, and it's stainless. Excuse me. That scratchy throat is catching up with me. And so you take out the little fabric. You can replace it with others if you're not comfortable with which one it has. I don't smell anything on it right now, so I don't think it's been used. And it is 1 3/8 of an inch. I also really like the way it dangles, kind of floating style, not straight up heart. But it is to house your favorite scents if you like. And it is on stainless there. I'll do a buy now of 12 on this one. Heart, $12. Buy now, 12. You just open it right there. Pop it open. Nice design on that. Buy now, $12. See, here it is. Little magnetic closure. You just take out that little, or you can just drop your favorite fragrance on it. Really cool. Nice way to have, because it really does, perfume does last longer on fabric. $12 on that. Okay. I have a gray Kendra Scott here in silver tone and blue. Sort of a sapphire color. This one's beautiful. Still in great condition. And I believe these are 18 inches long with the extension all the way. Yes. 18 inches long. It's got the logo. It's got the bar. Everything on there. These are still quite expensive, especially retail. But I'll do it for a buy now of $24. Buy now $24. Great condition on this one. Silver tone. And they're kind of rare in the silver tone. Any interest on the Kendra at a buy now of $24? Buy now $24. Okay. Thank you, Miss Eyes. I've got the Kendra for you at 24. And it was a buy now. So that one's going to Miss Patricia. This is a great piece right here. I do have it separately priced because this is an enhancer. And you can pull it on or off there. This is a carnelian. It really looks like a ruby. It's so red when it's against something. It's very, very red. Very deep rust, orangey color. Wonderful. And it's sterling silver, but I have it on this wonderful double cord sterling findings on here. And I'll give you the price of both because I think this looks really good with the double cord. but some people don't like cords. I love them. I will do the cord for $75, and I will do the enhancer here. This is a great big piece of carnelian. I'll start that one at $60. So I'll do a buy now of 75 for the black cord. Look at those huge findings. This is a really, really wonderfully done genuine leather cord, double cord. And it's perfect for your enhancers. So if anyone is interested in the cord, that was $75. And then this was what I say, 60 on the carnelian. It's an oval as well, wonderfully faceted. And I think they're made for each other. I really like that piece a lot. All right, let's see what else we have. I have a fantastic Native American piece that I'm going to sacrifice. This is a very old piece. It is missing one stone. Lots of places will repair these for you. If you live in a major city where they do have good silversmiths. But I'm going to let it go for $55. And this is an old piece. And that price is good today. Very, very beautifully done. Very early piece, 55. I still wear it. It doesn't bother me. It's fantastic. Okay. Let's keep going here. On to the next tray. Really do want to get through these trays. Oh, here's another beautiful enhancer. Look at this one. Pearls. This will look great on a strand of pearls because you can open it. You can put it on a heavy chain. You can put it on a strand of pearls. I don't have any pearls out today. I don't believe I brought any, but let me see. Okay, I have a short pair of pearls. I don't. I didn't bring the short strands. All I have is the triple and everything, so we'll forget that for now. But let me show you on a gold chain. Very pretty. Gold tone chain here. It's just a simple little piece, but it really looks nice. Be nice on a rope chain too. Can you still hear me, or am I fading away? Isn't that pretty? It's still in great condition. And I will do a buy now of 16 on it. But this little chain has stars. I love it. Buy now 16. The pearls are still in fantastic condition. Really nice gold tone there. And that is an enhancer. So you could put that over your pearls. Just to add a little something. A little volume. Okay. All right, here's a great statement piece. Should bring the big, yeah, let me go get the big display so you can see this in its glory, in its full glory. Do we have any animal lovers out there? Because this one is a statement piece. Look at this. And this was already here. I'll take this off. Can you see this? Can you see this with your favorite black suit or dress? I mean, this is just incredible. Just an incredible piece. ropes and ropes of pearls and rhinestone findings. Beautiful chain. This is a fantastic piece. Okay. So of course the little display never does it justice because it's not a human body. But it's incredible. It really is. I mean, this is just the last layer you would need. The exclamation point on your outfit. And the pearls are beautiful. They are not a stark white. They look very natural. This is just beautifully executed. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's got a, like I said, a braid and a roping of chains, silver tone chains. The pearls are also different sizes, so it really adds again to the volume and dimension of the piece. Absolutely gorgeous. And I believe it drops. Let me see what the length is when I open it up. Definitely over, oh, it's about 30 something inches. Because here it's 18 and then another 10. That's 28, 29, 30 inches when you measure it from end to end. But of course you can wear it short, a little shorter. And I will do this one for a buy now of 84. Buy now 84. You won't see this anywhere. This is totally, totally unique. $84 buy now. And it's lightweight. These are not glass, so you're not going to be dying to take it off. Just beautiful. $84 buy now. Gorgeous. Isn't it unique? Happy Becky. I think it's fantastic. I think it is so, so cool. Okay, let's see what else we have. On this piece, on this display, I'll show some more things now that I have it up here. This is a nice glass necklace, beaded necklace. Big, beautiful glass beads here. Silver tone stations and chains is like a little box chain in there. Easily doubled. So this is a great piece. Very versatile as well. I like it short, but I also love it long. And of course, that would look great with a draping of pearls as well. You would have a great Chanel look there if you drape some pearls. Let's see if I have some here. I have them all over the place. I have them on my way up here. Here we go. This is my latest rope. If anybody needs a rope of pearls, this is the nice one. Isn't that cool? So I'll do this one for $22. These are glass, beautifully done. They're kind of a donut shape, kind of a bagel shape. Okay. And even with just 2 strands, I think would be better. A double strand like that. Wouldn't that be cute? Any interest at 22 for this beautiful necklace? There is no maker on it, and that really surprises me because it's very well made. It does have a nice extension in case you want to go maybe triple around the neck. That would be nice too. All right, got that. had it before, but I love the way this one has patinaed into almost a shadow box. Let me show you this. Let me see if I can put it on this chain. Let me get a simple chain. Okay. And this is a sterling chain too. This is a very heavy sterling silpata with a genuine pearl. It's got a nice big bail, so it would look good with pearls as well. I love the way this one has already patinaed so beautifully that it looks like a wonderful shadow box effect. Can you see that? It is really, really nice. And those are beads of silver, genuine pearl. Silpata makes great sterling jewelry. Very, very well constructed and hefty. And this one drops to almost 2 inches, 2 7/8. The cross itself is 1.5. And then it's really thick. And I'll do a buy now 42 on it. Buy now 42 on the Silpata Pearl and Sterling pendant alone. If you do need a chain, let me know. $42 will buy now this gorgeous Silpata. Very hefty. I love the way this is really oxidized and just makes those beads and that pearl pop. And we do have 42 buy now on this one, Miss Robin. Thank you so much, Miss Robin. This bail is perfect for any chain. And as you know, it's just the pendant alone. So that was a buy now. That one is yours. Thank you so much. I love it. It's a very nice one. All right, we have any copper fans out there? I have a great brooch and earring set. This is oversized. I mean, look at that. I've never seen one this big. Absolutely gorgeous. And that is 4 3/4 from tip to tip on this brooch. With that, I have the earrings. The earrings measure 2 inches. The earrings measure 2 inches. They are clipped. These are Renoir. They are marked on the earrings. Right there. And I will do the set at a buy now of $75 for the whole set. Really beautiful. Renoir copper, over 4 inches on the brooch, 2 inches on the earrings, clip on. Set is $75. Just gorgeous. Okay. I'm rushing through here because I want to get out by 4. I don't know what time it is right now. If anybody knows, let me know. But please contact me. Sterling silver earrings now. These are malachite. Beautiful. They are marked on the inside sterling. They're lightweight. These are very, well, they're hollowed out, so they're not heavy. Sometimes these big earrings can get too much. These are marked by the artisan QT, marked with the word rather, sterling. And it looks like a little copyright sign too, or some kind of symbol there. I don't know if you can see that. There it is there. Okay, and can I pin those? Yeah. I'll do these for a buy now of $58. They're amazingly beautiful in that green. $58 buy now. interested in that one, in those pretty earrings, I have a angel skin and coral bracelet as well. This is sterling silver findings, sterling silver beads, pearl beads, and it's 7 5/8 long, so it should fit everyone. 7 5/8 on that. And it's angel skin, coral, and pearls. Very, very pretty bracelet. Beautiful pearls, beautiful angel skin coral. I'll do a buy now of 55 on this one. Buy now 55. That is beautiful coral. Looks gorgeous with pearls. If there's any interest on that, contact me on all of these buy now prices. I will honor them. You can email me at thelmahoards@gmail.com. After the show, if you see it at your leisure later and you saw something you like, please don't hesitate to email me. Okay. Now I have another really nice pendant. This is a copper and brass. It's a huge pendant. It is marked in the back. Can't hardly read it though, but I'm going to try. It says handabite, handarbite. Yeah, handarbeit. And then it's also got a little logo signature at the top. And it's a peacock. Beautiful, heavy piece. Very interesting piece. Might be too heavy for this chain, but I'm just going to display it on the chain so you can see how pretty it is. And I will do a buy now on this vintage piece of $32. It's really gorgeous. $32 on that one. Hope you can see that design. It's really nice. I think that's a peacock. That copper is so pretty. Looks like rose gold. $32 on that, if there's any interest. Okay. Oh, I've got to show you this because we are in the month of very soon. Oh no, this one's Sagittarius. I thought I had the Leo for August. Well, let me show you this one since it's out. This is Sagittarius. It's a brooch. It is signed Art, I believe, in the back. Yes, Art, November 22nd through December 21st is the symbol, the star symbol here. Looks like it has Peking glass or turquoise-like stone. It says Sagittarius. It is a brooch. And this one is 1.5 inches. It's so pretty. Sagittarius, 1.5 inches. Art. And I'll do it for a buy now of 22. These are AB crystals in those stars. It reminds me of my bracelet with the stars. See my bracelet with the little stars, but these are diamonds. But these are AB crystals and just as cute. $22 on that Sagittarius brooch. Super cool. Now I have a great locket here. For those of us who love to thrift kind of covertly, especially at a garage sale, you don't want people looking at you with that big old loop you pick out, your diamond loop. Spy there. Just carry one of these. All right. This is on a long chain, and it opens up to reveal a great magnifier glass. So you can see all those markings. Isn't that fantastic? It's on a super long chain. It's probably 30 inches long. It's about 34 inches long, actually, on this chain. But it's great. Isn't it fantastic? These are also really good for people who work in places where they have to read small labels. You know? And you just pull these out. You don't have to look for your readers and stuff. You just have to read one little thing or the menu in a really dark restaurant. I love this because it's completely clear. All you see in the back is the glass. That's $34. Buy now, $34. If anyone's interested in that, it's a buy now of $34. Can everyone still hear me? Or if I'm getting really muddled with this cold and walking away from the mic, I'm sorry. Let me know if you can still hear me. Okay. You don't know how much I appreciate the 15 people that are here watching. It's an incredible thrill to have you here when there's so many other places to be and things to do. I have to be eating in a minute. I'm starving. All right. I love this little piece. This is so Y2K as well. This is Express. Express had some really cool things. I think they already closed. But this has little charms. We have ballerinas. We have hearts. Says love. We have another little cherub or something here. We have a beautiful little Victorian looking heart. We have some crystal. These do appear to be glass. And a little padlock heart and key. And it is only got, again, that wonderful chain, that little bead ball chain. Some lint as well. And there is the swing tag for Express. It's long, probably 34 inches long. Gorgeous little charms on a bead ball chain. Look at that. Of course, it has a little wear. It is old after all, probably from the 2000s. Let's see a little. I mean, you could polish these up. I think that makes it look like silver when they're got that nice patina, though. Could even put an engraving there. And I will do this one for a bite. Is this an elephant? What is this, a teddy bear? A teddy bear is there, too. Isn't that cute? These were so popular, I think, late 80s. I don't know what this one says. I love you. I think that one says I love you. All right, I'll do this one. Buy now, $30. This, oh, I forgot the name of the plastic ones. Remember they were even doing the plastic charms? It was a big deal. Buy now, $30 on that one. That is Express. Those are crystal. That's a cute piece. I really love that. That is really cool. All right, for you zealots out there, if you're into it, here it is. Here's your necklace. Vote. Get a little zeal there. It says vote. It's gold tone. It's got a knot that I got to get out, so it'd be a little bit longer, but it's about 18 inches. And I'll do $10 on that for the zeal in all of us. Vote. Okay. Any interest on that one? That is a buy now of $10. These are some beautiful pieces too. These are brass artisan pieces here. See that? Just a little half moon. Some mixed metals. 18 inches. Buy now, $12 on that one. Buy now, $12. Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know. Becky, what time is it? If you don't mind telling me, because it doesn't show on my screen. Can you let me know the time, please? Is it 4 already? Almost 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, I got to get off about 4:05, something like that. All right, here's a cool one. Last week I sold a marine bracelet, and it's on its way to you. It's beautiful, but this is Air Force. My father was in the Air Force. This is little mini dog tags, and it says Air Force. Isn't it precious? And it is on a sort of blonde gold tone. And I don't recognize the maker. It looks like it has a lion inside of a key. there on the swing tag. But it's a cool little necklace. These little tiny dog tags are 1/2 inch. And one of them has rhinestones. Is that not the cutest? If you're from a military family, I think that is so cute. All the rhinestones are there too, and they're nice and sparkly. That is a really cute piece. There it is there. Let me try to shine some light on it and get it up close. That is so cute. That's $16. Buy now, $16 on the Air Force dog tags. So pretty. Okay, it looks like I have another Kendra here. This is a really pretty one. This is sort of a turquoise color. Kendra Scott. There's her logo. This is gold tone. This one's longer too. This one actually drops to 22 inches. And I will do this Kendra for 18. Nice little drop on that. Kendra Scott, $18. 22 inches long on that one. Does anybody need a copper chain? People have been asking for copper chains, and I have one. It's a little tangle on it, though. I have to bring it next time. Can't get that tangle out right now. I don't have time. All right, here's a fun piece here. It looks good with the Kendra, too. Look at that. Layer that up. It has rhinestones, opalite stone as well, on a silver tone chain. Isn't that pretty? Is there a stone missing? Let me look at this. Looks like there might be a little stone missing. We'll have to scratch that. Yeah, scratch that. We'll put that into harvest. Sorry about that. And let me go look at another tray real quick. That was the necklace tray. Oh, this is fabulous. This is ceramic, mid-century bracelet. Let me pull back a little bit. Whoops. Hold on just a minute. Thank you all who hit the thumbs up for me. I really appreciate that. This is an old ceramic piece, old Mexican art here. It's got some musicians with the trumpet and the maracas and the guitar. Great closure on here, copper findings. Isn't that fantastic? I think it's so pretty. If you love kitsch and love that mid-century souvenir stuff, it's just so, so cute. And it clips on quite easily. Had no problem putting that on. I think it's fantastic. I mean, I love kitsch and I love things like this. I have a collection of Mexican jewelry with oversized charms, and just the bigger the better. I love this. I'll do a buy now, $42 on it. Ceramic, absolutely gorgeous. $42, and or if you're a musician or love music, I love the theme. $42 on that. No chips, nothing to speak of, no call outs. Just a fabulous piece of jewelry here. Really a nice one. Buy now, $42 if there's any interest on that Mexican musician motif bracelet there. That's a good one. This is a wonderful little piece too. This is very deco looking. We have glass beads. These are amber glass. And then sort of a quartz, like a milky, rosy quartz there. Some faux pearls. It is all festooned here into, this looks like a brass chain. And then it looks like it has some silver tone or maybe stainless toggle was put on there. This may have been married and redone. I don't know, but it's beautiful. And it fits really nice. It works. It's a 7.5. It works. It's easy to put on with the toggle like this. And is that not just gorgeous? Deco decadence there. It just has that wonderful reed of deco on it. Glass. These are glass. Really well done. You know, if you added another chain or so, you might even be able to wear that as a center choker thing. That'd be cool too. But I'll do it for a buy now of $22. $22 buy now. I really do rush with the buy nows, but trying to get them out of here. Here's one still tagged, and it's called the One, designed in the USA. I love this. It's very Chanel-esque. All the rhinestones are there, toggle as well, still tagged with the original. I don't see a price, but it does have the original maker here. It says it's lead free. It's beautiful. How about a buy now of 18 on it? Buy now 18. This is ready to gift for the jewelry fan or ready to wear for those special occasions. There you go. Let me know if you didn't hear the price, or if I fade away, I only need bring it back. Not a problem at all. Here's a really nice one too, and these are acrylic, lightweight, beautiful cobalt blue. This is not a stretch. This is a wonderful fold over clasp here. Gold tone. Look how pretty that is. I love this piece. Very nice. Let's do a buy now of 18 on this one if you're interested. Oops. I'm going to need some help buttoning that one. Nice and secure. Buy now 18 on this one. Really pretty. Gold is impeccable. Perfect condition there. All right. Then I have a vintage clamper. Gold and black here. Gold tone. It's just got some kind of a insert there. You can see it on the inside too. I guess acrylic. I'll do 10 on that. That's really cool. Really 70s mod look. Buy now 10 on the black clamper. Okay. That's a nice one. Let me see the other tray here. Put this away. Almost through with everything I didn't do last week. I really like to do that. That way I can put it away and get it out of circulation for a while. And I don't repeat too much. Let me try some earrings. All right, we've got Bakelite earrings. I did test these. They came from the antique mall the other day. Turned out to be Bakelite. And they are twist back earrings. They're a beautiful chocolatey color. I know that they were big on the chocolate bangles. That was a popular color. Really pretty twist back, vintage, and tested for Bakelite. Positively so. So if anyone's interested in those, I'll do a buy now of $18. Buy now, and I love the dimension on this little square. Buy now $18 on the Bakelite, chocolate brown. Really cute. Those are vintage Bakelite. Then I have these fabulous little open hoops. They're not really big at all, but they're very substantial in appearance. They really have a nice look about them. The diameter is 1 inch. Excuse me, the circumference. So it is a 1 inch circle there. And I'll do these for a buy now 14. These are post. You can't hardly see the gold tone, but they are gold tone. Pierce post, rhinestone, open hoop, just gorgeous. Let me get some more earrings real quick. Oh, these are gorgeous here. I Everyone needs a little whimsy. The world is burning down, as they say, going crazy. Bring in the whimsy, would you? Look at those cupcakes. Lightweight, gorgeous cupcakes. Aren't those fantastic? Oh my gosh. And they have a nice big drop, but they're so lightweight. It's just a little wire sculpture there. Let me see what they drop to. They drop a little over almost 2 7/8 is the entire drop with that hook. The cupcake itself is 2 inches. And I will do those for a buy now of $16. Buy now, $16. Yeah, those are so cute. Like, tell me we don't need whimsy in our lives. I mean, you can't even turn on YouTube without some catastrophe somewhere. Put on something whimsy. Have some fun. All right. These are a buy now of 20. These are fantastic. They look like the real deal. Thank you for coming in on those. At 16, those were a buy now. I appreciate that. These look like real emeralds here. They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. They're little posts. Just beautiful. And let me see what these measure. They look like a Monet, but they're not marked. They are half an inch. Half an inch. Absolutely look like real emeralds. Just gorgeous. And I'll do these for a buy now of $18. Buy now, $18. Pierced post earrings. Gold tone. Half of an inch in that oval design. Thank you, Chic Penny. Chic Benny, is that what it is? I can't hardly read it. Please forgive me. But I'm on the phone and the text is tiny. And I am wearing glasses. I'm definitely going to get a new prescription though, because I think it's time. My eyesight is not doing me any favors at all. Okay. Here's a really wonderful piece. Here, I hope I can take a look without tangling it up with everything else. This is so cool. I love the mother of pearl and the shell. Look at this huge chunk of mother of pearl. Like, that is just so beautiful. And they really showcased it in here in this open ring. I just put it on a vintage silver tone chain that drops, I think, at the right length for this style. You don't want it to be too short, but it would look great also. Excuse my nasally voice. On a torque, but look how pretty that is. I think it's so pretty. It's on a sort of a cobra, old Korean chain. It's held up amazingly. And I'll do it for $20. Buy now, $20. It's just a really nice modern piece. If you love the look of shell and these great 60s, 70s pieces where they used real gems and abalone and mother of pearl, beautiful. $20 is the buy now on that necklace. Oh, I love these modern designs too. These are post pierced as well. I just have any old thing on there right now, but I'll get you matching backs. Just whatever can hold it up for the display right now. But they are a post pierced. They are not sterling, but they look like it. And they've got this little wire scramble sculpture here. See how they articulate? So you've got movement. Though this does not come off. You can just put the post on it. It will not come off. It's on there for good. And it drops to 1 1/4 inches. Really cool earrings. And I will do these for a buy now of $16. Buy now, $16. I love the movement on them. They're just very artsy. And then they've got that really nice linen finish on them. $16 buy now on those earrings. Excuse me. And we've got some vintage crystal, amazing crystal. I think these are Vogue. Vintage Vogue. Yes, Vogue is the mark on them. It's a vintage brand. Look at these gorgeous cuts. They are cubes and asymmetrical cuts of all sorts. Absolutely beautiful. Amazing color, light refraction. They're just gorgeous. They drop to 2.5 inches. They are clipped. They are vintage Vogue. I'll do them for a buy now of $42. Buy now, $42. Just beautiful. Even the cubes are asymmetrical. Fabulous. Buy now, $42. And they're kind of going forward because they're pretty heavy, but look at that. They're picking up the color rainbow there very well with the light. All right, that was a buy now 42. Really pretty. Interesting, wonderful earrings. Oh, we've got some Egyptian revival style here. Sorry about that racket. With a little beetle scarab there. These are a bronze. Just beautiful. And this is 1 1/8 of an inch. Aren't those gorgeous? These would polish up like gold. I polished them a little bit, but honestly, if you like them really, some people like the patina on brass and copper and silver, so I don't do too much, but I have had brass that will look like gold. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the detail on that. I'll do a buy now of $22 on these Egyptian revival earrings. Buy now, $22. No mark on them. Absolutely beautiful. That's the back. That's the front. If you're into the Egyptian revival, here is your earring. Fabulous. Okay. And then we have these jerseys. These are very, I don't know, brutalist, would you say? Gorgeous. They are post. These are genuine Druzy rocks here. Let's do a buy now of $17 on the earrings. You will see these at different prices when I bring them back. I really don't have a spreadsheet telling me what I priced it, what I didn't, what sold, what didn't sell. I just, like I said, I like to put everything back into circulation after a while if it didn't sell, but I don't really adhere to marking prices down if they don't sell on the first round. So they might be going up on the next round. I don't know, because I am not that organized. This is my second gig. Okay. All right. Fabulous copper piece here. This one, I love it because I believe it is a bird, but it almost looks like it has other symbols. It's kind of abstract to me. Genuine copper. It'll fit anyone, honestly. It's a little large here, but I can squeeze it in as much as I want. The length at its longest right now is 2.5 across there on the ruler. And I will do a buy now of $18. Beautiful copper cuff. Very flexible. Really wonderful design. I don't know if that's the water bird, the eagle, the thunderbird, but it's beautiful. And that's a buy now of $18. Okay. Let me see. Oh, these are really pretty too. These are more like crystals because these really sparkle. They are also post. And the diameter of that circle, 1 inch round there. The drop The drop on the circle is one, is it 1.5? Yeah, 1.5 on the drop. Good sparkle on these. I would say these are really a high quality crystal and a variety of cuts as well. Just beautiful. And I'll do a buy now of $24 on these. Gold tone post. These have the original backs. $24. Beautiful and very lightweight. But you can't beat that sparkle. $24 on those. All right, I still have this work. This is now running. I put a fresh, good battery. I don't believe in cheap batteries. Columbia watch on it. Vintage Native American. Sterling silver with genuine coral and turquoise. Fabulous watch tips here. And the watch is running. So we got it running now. If anyone is interested, it's beautiful. It fits me big, but you can always replace the Spidell band in the back. That's not what you're purchasing here if you think it's too small. But it is a gorgeous watch. I do love that water bird on there. I don't remember what I offered it at last, but I will do a buy now of $150 if anyone is interested. This is all sterling silver on the tips. Very substantial, wonderful inlaid turquoise and coral with a working Columbia watch. It's got the date and the second hand. It glows in the dark. $150 buy now on that one. Very unique design. You don't see the water bird everywhere. And I love that sort of brushed background on that really makes it pop. All right, and that is sterling silver, Native American piece here. Beautiful. Again, the Spidell band can be replaced. You can put it on leather. It's the tip and the wonderful artisan work that you are paying for here. And these are rare. You don't find these being made very often. You've got to find them on the second market. Though I think they're making a comeback. Watches are really coming back. Gentlemen still love watches, I think. I really do. All right. Do we have any micro mosaic collectors out there? Because I have this. I don't know if this was a brooch or a pin or a button, but it's gorgeous. If I knew how to do it, I would make myself a sweet little ring. I think it's so beautiful. No missing pieces on this rose. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'll do this little tidbit here. Beautiful though. I'll do it for a buy now of $20. $20 buy now. You'll always love watches, Becky. Me too. I love them. There is nothing more rude than looking at your phone to see what time it is. It's rude to look at your watch too, but you can do it a little bit more discreetly when you're in a boring meeting. And you can make a much more bigger statement, I think, looking at your watch. This brooch is 3 inches. It's fantastic. Look at that beautiful pink assemblage here. Very, very cool. We've got rope. We've got some of the stones covered. Some of them are not covered. Absolutely gorgeous. It is 3 inches long. Let me find something to pin it on here. This has that double lock, which is so nice for the nice brooches. You don't want to lose them. This is amazing. AB crystals or AB coated rhinestones there. Just beautiful. Like I said, some of these are covered in the back and some are open. So I don't know if that's the telltale of a certain designer. I don't like to insinuate, allude. If that's not the case, I let you do that by looking at it. This is beautiful. Prong set. And I will do a buy now of $44 on it. Fuchsia and true pink. Absolutely gorgeous. $44 buy now, over 3 inches on this one. Just gorgeous. That is one big, beautiful brooch. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Here's a wonderful piece here. I don't know what kind of buckle this is, but it's a vintage piece. Could be a fur clip or something, but I love the design. I think it's just so pretty. It's brass. It's got wonderful design, floral foliate motifs here. Absolutely gorgeous. Whoops. Whoops. Where'd it go? Let's see how long this is. It's almost 3 inches, 2 7/8 of an inch. Very dimensional as well. Let's do a buy now of $32 on it. $32 on it. Look at all of that beautiful work on that. They just don't do that anymore, do they? $32 and the bow is just so pretty. It almost looks like one of those Viking clips that they put on their coats and things with that design. So pretty. Yeah, it is cute. Okay, I have a vintage enameled leaf motif bracelet here. This appears to be a little bit larger too. I think it's 7.5. Yeah, this is actually an 8. This is actually an 8, and it's an awesome color in that ivory enameled color. Let's do a buy now of $18 on this bracelet. Again, these prices, if they're buy now, they are open today, tomorrow, probably till tomorrow. Just email me and I will honor those buy now prices for you. All you have to do is email me if you would. Let me see. Oh, here's the Leo. This is the Leo, but it's got the August birthstone. I'm a Leo, but my birthstone is ruby. It has 2 lions. I think it's so beautiful. I think this is an art as well. And that's the only reason I don't really keep it, because it's for the August girl or boy. Isn't it cute? It says Leo. It has 2 lions. It is 1 7/8. It's a pretty big brooch. It has gold and silver. I love the peridot colored rhinestone that I think it's even uranium glass. Don't count me on that, but don't quote me on that because I don't remember and I don't have my black light with me. But I believe it is, and it's absolutely beautiful. $22. Buy now on this one if you have any interest on the Leo brooch with the peridot stone, peridot colored stone. Okay. Then this is JJ, I think. Yeah, this is a cool JJ. Reminds me of that jar with the bicycle I got the other day. This articulates and everything. The little wheel goes round and round and round. It's a JJ brooch, 2-tone. Would that be considered a unicycle? Not really, right? Because it's got 2 wheels. It's almost 4. Thank you, Becky. Yeah, I can feel it in my stomach that it's almost 4. I've been on for 3 hours already. Let's do a $12 buy now on this one. On that, we will end it so I can go make me a sandwich and sit down and watch something else on YouTube. All right. And I will let you look at the video at your leisure. Like I said, most of these buy nows I will honor. Usually when I do a start bid, I kind of negotiate in between somewhere because I was kind of anticipating for it to go up with a bid. I don't start a high bid I only do the buy it nows, as I only honor the buy it nows, okay? But regardless, either way, it doesn't hurt to ask me. We can go to a happy medium with it. Let me know. Thank you for joining me today. It has really been an honor to have you here, whether you were just a spectator out there in the internet world or you came in and said hello. It means the world to me. It really does. Please be sure and hit the thumbs up before you leave today if you didn't do so. And subscribe. I would love to see this channel grow organically. And by me asking you, by you posting it on your Facebook, don't go spam somebody else's channel. That's not what they're there for. They're there to run their own auctions. So don't do that. Don't go spam anybody or hijack anybody's chat. Just click the share button. Even clicking it helps. Click it, copy it, take it to your Facebook or your Instagram or wherever, or to your best friend. Send it to her and say, hey, you need to go check out this chick. She sells really cool jewelry. And I'll see you on the next one, okay? I'm also editing a couple of jewelry jar videos, so check that out on my other channel, Thelma Thrift. And again, I thank you for your time. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe. I hope you have glorious weather, because I know here in Texas it's short lived, and then we're going to be sweating like racehorses. Thank you, Becky, for hanging out with me and being a mod and being just the best you can be all the time. I so appreciate you, Becky. God bless you. All right. Bye bye.